G'day everyone, I'm Durkel and welcome back to Minecraft. This is the Let's Play series that I've been playing with my partner and my sister. I'm just doing another update video now. So it's been quite a while since the previous video, maybe a good week or so, and we've made a lot of progress. As you can see, I've actually got an elytra already. And got full netherite armor pretty much, other than my leggings which are gold, so I can go into the nether without attracting piglins or whatever they're called. Got netherite pickaxes, got full enchanted gear now, infinity bows, got some fireworks, got golden carrots. You know, a lot of progress has been made, so I'm going to show it all off now. So I guess quick recap is, I guess the farm's still going as fine, the animals are still going as fine. As usual, the pumpkin farm at the back there is going as usual. Got a few wandering traders coming by. We still haven't updated the bedroom. The storage room, we've added a few extra chests, and that's about it. Got a few shulker boxes, some extra ender chests, got the dragon egg, got some potions. So yeah, a lot of progress has been made. I'll show you downstairs now in the dungeon, where we've completely renovated down here. This looks really cool. Got the enchanting setup here, which we don't need to use too much. Over here we've got the brewing station with some anvils for enchanting gear. A lot of enchanted books here, and that's all from the villagers, which are all down here. Bit of a pretty full-on process I've got going on down here. Essentially I can press this button and it brings in a villager from the villager breeder. They drop in down here. I can go through them, search them with a changing the lectern to make them an enchanter, so they keep changing their trades until we get one I want. Press this button here, which powers this track, sends them up and over and down there in front of the zombie. The zombie then kills them, turns them into a zombie villager. This track here then turns back on in a second. There we go. That pushes them up here, and I've changed these levers here to change the tracks, so I can store 3 villagers at a time. Come along here, I've got splash potions of weakness and golden apples, so I can convert 3 of them back into villagers after that at the same time. And then I usually go through a second round of turning them into zombies, and that gives all the villagers discounts for those of you who don't know that. Once I've done it twice, I then flick this lever here, and that sends them off up into here. They get ejected off the rail, and here's where they're now stored. We're storing all of the villagers. So we've got a few farming villages. So like, for example, pumpkins here, we can trade 1 pumpkin for 1 emerald. That's why we've got the pumpkin farm up there. This is the only other one with a pumpkin. All the rest of these villages don't actually have pumpkins, which is really annoying. They all want melons, but we don't actually have any melons yet, so we're still trying to find that, but we can get heaps of emeralds either way, regardless. And here's all of the librarian villages. We've got like feather falling 4 for 1 emerald, fire protection 4 for 1 emerald, looting 2 for 8 emeralds, mending for 1, this is the best one, mending for 1 emerald, efficiency 4, you know, we've got all the good stuff, fortune 2, unbreaking 2, but I believe I've got unbreaking 3 here, power 5, so we've got quite a few really good villages. We managed to stack up a bunch of really good enchanting books, and that's why I've got fully enchanted weapons now and fully enchanted armor. In here's a few of our emerald stores, books, bookshelves, golden carrots, which are now the food, as you can trade them from these villagers here. 1 emerald for 3 golden carrots, so that's now our food source, which is one of the best foods in the game, I believe. Yes, that's all the work that's been going on down here. Over here, my sister and I dug out a big minecart track that goes the whole way from our Chingaling's base and my base here, all the way over to my sister's base, which is cool. I'll show you that off later on. And up here, I'm sure I showed you this in the last episode, but this is where we're storing all of the villagers from the villager breeder. Essentially that button down there that calls a villager, brings them all up from here, and then drops them all down there into the dungeon. So that's a quick recap of the base up here. We've also done a roof finally. We've actually done it in with dirt, or with grass now. And we've actually planted some trees on the top, just as something different, you know. Looks kind of cool. We still haven't really decorated any of the rooms yet, but that's fine. I just want to jump back inside. I'll show you one other thing that we've been working on here. Down here goes towards the glass underwater base we had, where we've now dug that out a lot more underneath and to the side. So the whole thing is now encased in glass, and under here we've actually made a sort of aquarium. We found a coral reef not too far away. We've managed to mine some of the blocks, bring them all here, so decorate it underneath this glass platform, and there should hopefully be some tropical fish in here. We've got 4 tropical fish at the moment. We'll probably try and get some more. We tried to get a dolphin in here, but they kept dying for some reason. I'm not sure whether they need oxygen, need to come to the surface to breathe or something. I'm not sure, but yeah, any dolphins we tried to capture kept dying after like 5 or 10 minutes. That's a bit weird. But yeah, we dug out this. There was a small island that was here, so we dug out all of that. So the whole thing is now surrounded by water and then sand in the bottom to make it look nice and tropical. Up here again goes outside, which is where the island used to be, and then this is what it is now. Last thing for this update is over at my sister's base here. She's done a lot and made it look really pretty as well. She's gone and made these really nice lanterns, street lighting at the front. I believe she'll probably get a path moving around, going between them all, which is really cool. The entrance to her mine now looks a bit better as well. And then inside the house is also looking really nice. She's finally finished off her roof. Relatively simple in here. Same as our house, I guess. Down here, she's got a nice nether portal room, which links up closely to our one in the nether, so it's quick and easy to get between them if we need to. This is the minecart where the minecart comes in from our base, so her base. And down here is further into her mine, which she's still working on, I believe. Oh, okay, it looks like she's going to be having a library down here. That's very nice. And we're back for the next update. So again, a lot has happened since the last update video, update section. Over here, we've now got teleporting, what are they called? Stasis chambers with ender pearls. So I've got one for me, one for Chingaling, one for my sister Angel99. So if they're online, which is not at the moment, but if they are online and I ever need them at some point, I can just flick this lever, drops the trapdoor, hitting the ender pearl which they put there. They'll get teleported here instantly, no matter where they are. So for example, Angel99 went on a probably a 2-hour exploration the other day to try and find bees. She found some, and then I just flick this lever, she teleports back instantly, so she doesn't have to make the whole way back. So that's really cool. So we've got all them set up. Out here, I've updated the nether portal a little bit, make it look pretty awesome. So we've got, a bit of a dark roadway to it. Got these big pillars on the outside with lava, some floating glass, and crying obsidian around the top, so it's a much bigger portal as well. And yeah, I think that looks really cool. I can't remember if I showed this off, but we've got a melon farm now as well next to the pumpkin farm. Over here, we've got a few more farms built. So up in the sky there's an iron farm, which has been producing a lot of iron for us. This is just probably a quarter so far of what we've actually received. So we've got heaps of iron now. And down below here, this is the spawn, this is the slime chunk. So we've been collecting slime balls as well, which we've now had several stacks of slime balls as well that all come up here and get stored. Also between, since the last update, I had an encounter with one of those raids, or what are they, like the small patrols, and actually started a raid on me in the village because we've got villagers down there. And so I decided to actually try and capture all of the ravagers that attacked us. So I've got them all captured in my carts. There's one here which I've put over in my sister's base, which I'll show you in a second. I also managed to capture one evoker. I just called them all Scary Beast at the moment. I've seen Tango Tech and Impulse SV are YouTubers who play Minecraft, and I've seen them do that before and use them for some really cool stuff, so I decided I'd try and capture them as well. And it actually wasn't too difficult. So I've got them there for future projects. Over here at my sister's base, in here is where we've got the Ravager. Oh, jeez, so he does a lot of damage. So she's just got him in a pen outside at the moment. I can't remember if I showed off the Elytra. Yes, I've got an Elytra, I've got rockets, I've got a few shulker boxes as well, which is helping to speed up construction, that sort of thing. Over in the distance there's a pillar, which I'm going to now, I'll show you. I bred up some turtles, so I had them here just so I could collect some eggs, because in the nether I've gone and made a gold farm now, which you need some eggs for to lure the zombie pigmen. So down here is we're thinking of making a lookout tower up the top. We want to make it in a sort of lighthouse, so we're going to have red and white rings around it as it goes up the tower. And these, the current towers are just a water elevator and water drop. So this one here is a water elevator up to the top. And this one here is a water drop back down to the bottom, but this actually goes the whole way down. Oop. down here into the mine, which then the mine has a passage that goes under here. That goes back to the mine at the base. And if you keep going the other way, this goes out under all the mountains and comes out in the grassy fields on the other side. Underneath here there is soul soil, so when we get the soul speed enchantment on our boots, we'll be able to run down here a lot faster. But until I get some gold farm trading, the bartering with the Zoglins or something, we won't be able to get that until I get that up and running. That's why I got the gold farm done. But yeah, when we do get the soul speed enchantment, we can then run up and down here really fast. Out here is just a little outpost. This looks kind of cool. Yeah, actually, I'll quickly show off the gold farm, shall I? So in the nether, down there is Angel 99's portal. If behind this portal here, if you go that way, there's a path now. It's not too far to get to Chingaling's new mine base, or underground base, cavern. This way here goes to a nether fortress, and which also has a portal to the end, which is where the dungeon was to get to the end. Then up here goes to the bedrock, where I've destroyed a piece of bedrock to get out through the top. And so I built the gold farm on the roof of the nether. I'll quickly show that off. And that's it though for this update. There's a minecart, click into the minecart, jump out. Here we are now on the roof. Got some storage. And up here, there's only 2 rows so far of magma blocks to spawn in the zombie pigmen. Just because I didn't have enough magma blocks, but I might expand it out in the future. But at the moment, it's getting us quite a lot of gold. Oh god, I shouldn't have picked all that up. And a lot of rotten flesh as well that we don't need. So I'm just hoping we'll despawn. So yes, that is it now for this update. And we're back for one last update video, or update portion for this video. Since the last section, I have gone and built a mob farm now, up here. Which I'll zoom in and I'll fly in. Most of it's got trapdoors. Yeah, most of it's got, it's hard to see. There's trapdoors here all through there, so only creepers can spawn under here due to their height. That's on most of the layers. Some down here don't have that, but it means that most of them, we're mostly getting creepers. Fall down here, die in the soul flames, and their items get picked up by hoppers. And then down here, I've now also built a sugarcane farm, which I'll just show that in action. Got a slime block flying machine. Here we are, press that. That goes along. And then it's got minecarts underneath here, which then go up and back and collect all the sugarcane. And so with that storage, and then the storage over here from the mob farm, this one here, there's a lot of gunpowder and a few bones and arrows and that sort of thing. Mainly the gunpowder though. We now have unlimited rockets pretty much for flying around with the elytras. Iron farm's still going strong, getting heaps of iron. We turn all the poppies into bone meal using the composter over there. And the slime farm's also still bringing in a few slime balls, but now we've got quite a few in the storage. And now flying over here, the lighthouse I was mentioning, that is now pretty much done. The lookout tower, lighthouse, whatever you want to call it. It kind of looks like a bit of a one of these rockets actually, because it's red and white. And Chingaling was playing around with trying to make an easier entrance into it, but so that's why there's a bit of a hole here at the moment. On the inside, it's actually filled up with water completely, which is really cool. I'll fly up to the top. And there's a hole right in the top here, so you can just fly and jump down. I don't know what Chingaling's been doing with jack-o'-lanterns and stuff, but it's something funny. This is how you can get down to the water and go down to the bottom if you want. Oh, she's covered up the holes. Here we are, that's the one up. This is the one down, so you can go down to the mine. This is the elevator back up from the mine. Got a glowstone ball in the center here. Some lanterns hanging down to provide light, but yeah, it's got a really nice lookout view from up here. You can jump down here. There we are. And now we've gotten some Soul Speed 2 or Soul Speed 3 enchantments actually. So now with the Soul Soil that's underneath these slabs makes us run really fast. Because I've got the Quake View Pro on, it looks really dodgy when I run like that. So hopefully that's all right. I agree, it's a bit nauseating. I think there's an option now to turn that off actually. Up here we've changed the staircase down into the dungeon and down into the aquarium down there. That's all moved around now. So now it's just a drop down into the dungeon. Over here we've made like a small aquarium there and a small aquarium there, and then this is how you now get down, so it feels a lot more open. The clock's down here. We found a notch apple as well, so that's really cool. And then it's got an elevator back up this side here. It's still where the enchanting setup is. Down here in the village trading area, I've gone and expanded this a lot now, because I wanted a lot more villages. I wanted to get redstone and glowstone from the villagers, so I've brought in a bunch of clerics. I've also got some rotten flesh, which from the gold farm, which I can trade with them for some emeralds. Not much, but I can do it. I was now thinking of making some masons, so we can get like bricks and that sort of thing from them. And then back inside, so this is all now ripped out. We're going to rearrange the staircase up. We're going to move and do a proper bedroom now, because we've just had beds sitting here for ages. We're going to start doing some more decorations around the house, make it look nice and pretty. My sister Angel99's house, she started doing a few things like that, and it's looking really cool. So we're going to do the same sort of thing. So yeah, this is the dungeon, drop down and come up, and then this one here is to the mine, drop down and come back up. We're also going to rearrange the storage system here, I think. Have the chests come out instead of sideways, that way we can fit in twice as many chests, just because we're really running out of storage space, and we want to utilize this all this room here a bit better, I think. Taking out part of this wall, so we're going to rearrange a few things here. What else? I've made a bit of a furnace array here, just so I can drop in a bunch of stuff in this chest here. It all gets brought down by the hoppers into the furnace and cooked up, and then stored in this chest here. So yeah, instead of doing one stack at a time, I can chuck in a bunch there. Bone meal, that's good from the composter. The pumpkin and melon farm's been producing heaps of those resources, so I've been able to trade with the villagers constantly to get heaps of emeralds. And I've still got the Ravagers over here, which I'll use at some point soon, I hope. Quickly fly over to Angel99's house. She's still got the Ravager in the front garden. And then through here, she started to map out the area, which is looking cool. She's got like a little lounge area. Downstairs, she started work on bees, actually. She went and collected some bees. She's been breeding them up in here. So I think we've got 9 bees in here. And I think she's got a few more upstairs in bees' nests that are filled up. Those double doors, and then here she's got a nice library, some fire pits. Yeah, so really starting to look cool. And we've still got the minecart. Oh yeah, that's right. So I've went to the end and collected a few more elytras. So now I sent one over to Angel99, and I've also given one to Chingaling, and then I've got one spare one as well, just in case we lose one. And I've also got a bunch more shulker boxes as well. So yeah, I spent a few hours in the end the other day just collecting a few things like that and changing them up. So now, yeah, it's gone pretty good. And that's all there is to update for this episode. Actually, sorry, she's built, Jingling's built a pumpkin spa on the 2nd level. But yeah, we'll see that later. Anyway, that's all for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll see you in the next episode.